welcome to a Celtic Spade review. Today we're going to be reviewing The Walking Dead issue 99. This is also in the Something to Fear story arc. It's part 3, and it is excellent. It's really leading up to the amazing issue 100. It seems it's going to be amazing. So basically, to catch you guys up, Abraham was shot in the head with a crossbow by Dwight, this new character, and he's in the Saviors. So that's never good. So basically, the rest of the group has no time to react, and they are attacked by these Saviors, and it's kind of brutal, you know. Nobody dies other than Abraham, but they really, you know, hold him back, which is great, you know. Always what you want. You don't want a lot of people to die, but this is great. Great issue last month rather, and seems like it's going to be even better this month. That's basically a catch-up of what happened in 98, so now let's dive right into 99. We start off with Heath, Glenn, and Nick going out to smash some zombies right outside the gates, which is always fun. Always love the zombie kills, love them. Then we go to Rick in his room, deep in thought, obviously, because Andrea knocked a couple times and he didn't hear. He says he's processing it all. You know, it's hard things to, you know, sort of process. Obviously, the same day as last issue. It's hard to process the death of Abraham. I mean, really, he's been in it since, you know, early, or like sort of in the middle of where we are now, and it's a tough blow. But he sort of, you know, is cheered up by Andrea and says that she can start living in the apartment, or in the house rather. And Carl sort of walks in on them hugging, and he smiles. Maybe I think he likes Andrea. He likes her as maybe a mom, maybe. He didn't say anything, and they don't show anything with him and Maggie, or Sophia talking, but I kind of get the feeling that he might like Andrea as his new mom, since his other mom got shot in the stomach. Then Glenn sort of abruptly says, "I want to leave," to Maggie, and which is, you know, kind of random. It's coming out of nowhere. But he explains that he wants to leave because the Hilltop is safer, and he wants to move there with Maggie and Sophia. And he also thinks about, he's thinking about, you know, the baby as well, which is a fair point. It seems to be a safer place, but in my opinion, I think it's sort of not as safe, because they're sort of just on the hilltop. They're kind of like sheep, you know, and the Saviors are sort of the herd dog, or the sheepdogs, and they're sort of herding them all into a clump and making them, give them food and all that. And I understand why he might want to move there, because it's strength in numbers. But if the numbers are sheep, kind of, and sort of brainwashed zombies, obviously not literally zombies, but if they're all kind of brainwashed and not able to have their own thoughts, I kind of disagree with them. But hey, who knows? Maggie kind of yells at him, and she just says that she doesn't know, and we don't know what happens. Then we go to Eugene and Rosita, and they're talking about Abraham dying, of course, because those three were together the longest. And she says that she was sort of going around to all the men in the groups before, or in the group before Abraham was there, and then, you know, giving them a little attention and, you know, a little pick-me-up, I guess. And then when Abraham was there, she sort of stopped that and focused on him more, because she knew that he would protect her, even if she did do, or even if she didn't do a little something. So, yeah, get yourself in a relationship with a strong person so that they don't get killed. Of course, Holly did that with Abraham, and he got shot in the head with a crossbow, so that's not always the best rule to live by. But Glenn is now packing up his stuff in the van, and Rick promises that it's just going to be a overnight thing and that they're going to be back tomorrow, and Andrea says, you better be back tomorrow. And as they're heading out, they move the cars back into position. Andrea sort of looks out, kind of like, has this sort of feeling in her like, uh-oh, this might not be good. And Rick does the exact same thing, but looking back at the safe zone, so this is not good. Maybe he made a huge mistake. That's what he's basically thinking. Looks out again, and we see from the top of a building that somebody's watching them. Then you see there's 3 guys, and the guy with the kind of mohawk here says, send word to Negan, report to everyone at their posts, tell them to get into position when we attack at dawn. So, quite the cliffhanger for issue 100. Obviously the Saviors are going to attack in the morning, but hopefully Rick and his little posse are going to be back by then. Hopefully. But who knows. Apparently, issue 100 is going to be a bloodbath. So, gear up. Fasten your seatbelts, because it is going to be war. But until then, keep reading Walking Dead, and I will see you then for The Walking Dead issue 100. So yeah.